Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Boston Celtics. And we send you out now to Boston for opening tip. Kevin Harlan is standing by.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And joining us a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. First for Atlanta, what a tremendous talent getting ready for his first NBA appearance. And it's Collins in at the power forward. And for the Celtics,
you know, you think of what a typical Eastern Conference team plays like, and you often think of the Celtics. I mean, they like to slow it up. They'll play hard D and take their fouls when they can. Still, the Celtics last year were just average when it came to playing the rest of the conference.
and it's the Hawks to start out. He feeds it to Young. Now the pass to Murray. Here's Hunter. And a miss there on the triple. Brown outside. That's good. Brown's got the first basket of the game for the Celtics.
I'll tell you what I love about him, his ability to finish even while absorbing contact. He is so strong, even with defenders hanging all over him. He continues to finish at the basket.
And I know nothing fires him up more than a huge jam right in the face of an opponent. I mean, those facials get him going. Don't discount how that can deflate the defender and the other team, too. Now, there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
The Atlanta shooting their first foul shot of the game.
Well, you look back at a season ago, this is a club that made 78% of its shots from the free throw line, so very comfortable with that strike.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Well, back to the Celtics, even as you said, Clark, they do all the things most Eastern Conference teams do well. They just couldn't keep it together, Steve, to finish far above 500 in the East.
Well, losing Rondo was a huge part of it, as they had to adjust their entire offense midway through the season. And I think a lot of it, too, is the rest of the East has caught up to them, and time is finally catching up to them.
Hunter, the pass to Collins. Drained for 2 points.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke just a few minutes ago. He's certainly aware of the shot blocking talent on the other roster, but he doesn't want his guys to change their approach too much. He said, listen, we've got to continue to score in the paint. We can't just live on the outside. I just told our guys, when you jump up, jump into their body to try to take their legs away. Kevin, we'll see if they can score inside.
Hey, Doris, thanks. Steve, Clark, how do you best throw a defense like this off balance to enable your scorers to get comfortable?
I think the key is you need motion. You can't get too stagnant offensively where you're going one-on-one. Activate the offense with ball and player movement.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. And then the other part of that, too, to me, Steve, is you got to be ready to take good shots whenever they come available.
Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing, doesn't it, Steve?
It sure does, and now it's to the point where they just feel unstoppable.
Now, here's Brown after the miss from Collins. And that one's good.
He was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
The Hawks leading by 3. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Murray, the pass to Collins. Here's Murray. Hawks passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Collins, pass to Murray. Fires the three, and that one's good.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Passes it to White. Dishes it to Brown. There's the three. Keeps it alive.
Smooth, guys. Very good job there of getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
And you know, those kind of players in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes as much as any single play in a game.
Yeah, they really can. I mean, they can't allow him to beat them to so many of those offensive rebounds. That'll kill you.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Hunter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
Celtics trail by 6. 0. He's guarded by Collins. Brown right side. Backs down. 0. Offensive rebound, Celtics. The Celtics shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Well, this is a club that shot 75% as a team from the free throw line last season.
That free throw, no good. Atlanta making a switch here. And the second free throw, good. Now Young. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Kicks it to White. Number 36 drains the three-pointer. He's got 5.
But you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game.
A special treat tonight, fans. From the court now is your own Lucky the Leprechaun, a Celtics icon for over 50 years. Come on, give it up. Let's keep it going for your Celtics dancer.
Here's Young. Young off a pick for Murray. Young inside. White's there. Nice job coming off that screen.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Now here's Brown. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Murray, the pass to Hunter. Now Murray. Feeds it to Collins. In Atlanta again with the bucket. Celtics trail by 5.
You know, you look at the Hawks last season, and despite the emergence of Jeff T as a point guard. Didn't have a dominating assist guy at that position, and it was basically more of an equal opportunity offense as far as the assists go.
Now here is Horford. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Brown, good.
Boy, this game is off to a terrific start.
No doubt. On both sides, high-octane offense.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Young kicks to Hunter. The dish to Young. Pass to Collins. Backing down. Shoots a fader. And the Hawks getting another basket right there. And Clark, as you said, the Hawks a very good passing team. Steve actually finished 3rd in the NBA in assists per game last year as a team.
Well, it helps when you have great passers at every position, and I thought that was the case for Atlanta last year. The ball moved, players tried to create easier shots for each other, and that's why they were a pretty effective team. Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Brown's gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Young passes to Murray. He dishes it to Collins. Another 3 for Atlanta.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
And the Celtics with possession here. Trailing by 5. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And as with any timeout at this point of the game, important to go over the strategies that are working and those that are needed in terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated with Gatorade before coming back onto the floor. We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical, it's been fast, it's been high-paced. So anytime you're in a situation like this where it's really a hard-fought game, critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Number 11, guarded by Holiday. The feed to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Boston needs to get off his shot. Pulls it up. And he hits the jump shot.
Yeah, both teams are scoring well, but there hasn't been much defensive resistance either.
And here's Holiday. He passes to Griffin. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And you can hear the reaction of the fans to that call.
Well, it's obvious they did not like it, Steve.
That's good from Bogdanovich.
Well, you know, last season I think officially brought the immediate championship aspirations of the Celtics to a close. The 7th seed in the East, dispatched in the first round by the Knicks. The rebuild was on in full cycle.
Number 30. And again, Boston with the triple.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Atlanta leading by 3. And back to the Celtics, making the playoffs, sure, but not like Steve back in 08 or 2010.
Well, this has been a phenomenal era, with KG and Pierce that is now a thing of the past. But look, they've hoisted a championship banner very close to another. But it's just time to move on, and that's just the way it is in the NBA. These things go in waves, and the Celtics now in rebuilding mode.
Count the bucket. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Griffin sets the screen for Holiday. And Bogdanovich gets to Holiday. A three-pointer off the mark. Celtics trailed by 3. We got 22 seconds left to play here in the first. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And the pass to Bogdanovich. He kicks it to Holiday. With 1 on the clock, he nailed the buzzer beater!
Right between the eyes is how you would say it, Kevin. Fearless. What a tremendous play with the pressure at its absolute highest.
Phenomenal.
I'll tell you what, some players just live for the big moments, guys. Clearly, he is one of them.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Hawks lead by 5. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Atlanta.
And some great drives to the bucket for them to this point, guys.
Also, passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Boston's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Number 30. And good as it just snugs right down through the net. Atlanta leading by 3. Holiday off a pick from Johnson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
But his playmaking is off the charts. And the beauty of that, Kevin, is his teammates know that. So they're going to work hard to get open, knowing that if they do, he'll find them for an open look.
You know, something else with him, you can't forget about his skill as a pull-up shooter. I mean, you give him too much room, and he won't hesitate for a second to raise up and spray you with that J.
The first one falls, and the Hawks making a change here. Both free throws good from Holiday. Celtics trailed by 5. Just 5 to shoot. Good.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
The Hawks shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. He feeds it to Johnson. Hawks passing it around. Great open look there.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
Boston's gone 5 of 8 from three-point lane. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Pass to Griffin. The tray. The shot misses. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Outside Holiday. Number 41. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And it's a 7-point Atlanta lead. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Dishes to Griffin. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. On the wing, Williams. He tries for 3, and it's blocked. Atlanta leading by 7. Passes it to Holiday. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Well, they were getting run ragged out there. Good time for a timeout. Maybe it was even too late, but this club has to regroup now.
Well, I tell you what, it wasn't pretty, and they definitely need to take a minute to talk things over.
Brown is checked in for the Celtics. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. They need this. They get it back. A second chance effort and blocked. Number 13 sinks the three-pointer. He's got 5.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Holiday off a pick from Johnson. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
Kicks it to Williams. Again, the miss by Williams.
Looked like an easy 2 points right there.
You know he's kicking himself for that miss.
Feeds it to Holiday. Back to Johnson. There's the dish to Holiday. Johnson right side. Lots of room. And again, it's Atlanta.
Great job from behind the arc this quarter. I mean, shooting just under 60% for the game. I mean, that's smoking.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Back to Williams. Tries a three. Again, the miss by Williams.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Johnson the screen. Back to Holiday. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And it's an 11-point Hawks lead. And so it's Boston with it. Brown outside. Pass to Williams. Gets the jumper from the corner of the floor.
Seems to have lost his touch this quarter, guys. 1 field goal in 5 attempts.
Atlanta leading by 9. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
Atlanta making a switch here.
Keep it going for your Celtics dancer.
Outside Holiday.
What's outside?
He dishes it to Collins. Fades and shoots. And the shot is good. Collins has got 13 points.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Boston with the ball. 11-point game. Gets it to go.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Atlanta's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Back to Holiday. And there's the feed to Collins. He passes to Holiday. He kicks it to Collins. Clock at 6. Number 41. And it's blocked. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And the Hawks making a change here. Celtics trail by 9. Horford with the screen on Collins. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Well, he really makes things happen offensively for this club. And as a defender, when you go against him, you have to get help defensively. So it's important for your defense to really communicate with him out on the floor.
And Steve, very few players have his finishing ability. We see him get a lot of and ones because even if he draws hard contact, he is able to play through that and typically score.
The Hawks leading by 6. Here's Murray. Young outside. From past the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They've been outstanding from three-point range in this quarter.
The Celtics have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. 0. He's guarded by Collins, and that is good. He has 7.
It looks like he's finding his touch now because the shots are starting to fall.
Now Murray. It's Young on the wing. Here's a 3. Rebound Boston.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
For 3. It's rebounded by Murray. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. From the arc. No good from Hunter. Celtics trail by 7. The pass to White. And stolen by Murray. Here's Young. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, nice body control there. Narrowly missing the shot. It would have been a three-point play.
Had a free look at it after the foul. Nice play.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops. And so Young nails them both.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
For Boston, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. 0. That one off the back iron and out.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Pass to Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Collins kicks to Hunter. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Celtics trail by 9. The finger roll finish at the bucket. 7 points in the game.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Fires from deep. Hits the bucket. And the Hawks lead by 10.
They're hovering around 50% for the game in three-pointers. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Here we go, Boston. Now coming to the court are your Celtics days. Give it up. Let's keep it going for your Celtics dancing.
.56 seconds left now here in the second. And the basket good. 9 points in the game so far.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Now, here is Young. 9 points in the game so far. Murray, the pass to Hunter. Jacks up a three. Another three for Atlanta. There's 37 seconds left in the second quarter. Zero. And again, it's Boston converting.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Young with the ball. Here's Murray up on top. Young outside. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Hunter. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Nobody anywhere close to him. Where's the defense? He's got to make that shot, though.
And the first half is now in the books. The Hawks on top. They're up by 9. And we'll have the start of the second half when we come back after the break. But right now, let's go over to Damon Bruce with the Sprint Halftime Show.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome to this afternoon's edition of the Halftime Show. Atlanta with the lead against Boston. Offensively, they've been in a zone. A lot of great team play, providing looks from all over the floor. And the Celtics still keeping at it. And give them credit defensively. They're boxing out, controlling their defensive backboards. That'll be all for us here at the studios as we head back to the start of the third quarter with Kevin, Steve, Clark, and Doris. Thanks so much for joining me.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. We're seeing tremendous gameplay from Collins.
Yeah, he played a very mature first half offensively, just finding gaps and making good decisions, getting into the defense and knocking down shots.
Well, the way he played that first half, that's exactly what we're talking about when we say offensive efficiency.
Now, here's Brown. Number 36. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks leading by 9. Young up top. White covering. Here's Murray. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
The Celtics shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Zero. He's guarded by Collins. Pocket 6. And that one's good. 11 points in the game.
Purely from a size standpoint, that is a mismatch that's going to be hard to overcome defensively.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. The pass to Hunter. He feeds it to Collins. He passes it to Hunter. Dishes it to Young. 5 on the clock. And the 3 off target. That's good. And the Hawks lead by 12.
Well, coaches love him because of the hustle he's continually showing out on the floor. And I think where you really see it most is on the offensive boards.
And I also can't get over how much energy he expends rebounding the basketball. He goes all out on the boards every single night.
Now here's White. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Fires the 3. The shot is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Young outside. Shoots. Another shot, number 15. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. He has 7.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Boy, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. He may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan and picked now as the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that.
On defense, Atlanta. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. That's good.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Let's keep it going for your Celtics dancer.
Atlanta leading by 11. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Murray, the pass to Young. Here's Collins. But they recover it. Shot clock at 6. And Young, here we go. Again, Young missing. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. To the inside. The kick out to Brown. 0. The three-pointer, no good. Hawks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Pass to Hunter. From downtown. Good. He's got 11.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
0. He's guarded by Collins. He hits the back line and sinks the shot. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Young dishes to Collins. Kicks to Young. From outside the arc, another 3 for Atlanta.
And he had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Celtics trail by 15. Feeds to White. White left side. That is good. The Hawks leading by 13. Young outside. There's the dish to Collins. Passes to Hunter. Number 15. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And the crowd immediately letting the officials have it after that whistle.
A very unpopular call there.
Boston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Outside, White. Six on the shot clock. 0. Rejected by Collins.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead. And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
And the Hawks making a change here. Murray's checked in. And so it's Boston with it. They trail by 18. Brown outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics. For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Bogdanovich, no good on the 3. The Celtics have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Number 30. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Yeah, the battle for that lay-in. Excellent, tough defense, but he found a way to get it down anyway.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
Here's Murray. He has 6. The pass to Bogdanovich. He passes to Murray. Here's Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Bogdanovich has got 5. Celtics trail by 17. Number 36. He's covered by Murray. Back to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Unloads from 13. And it's blocked by Bogdanovich.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
And so it's Atlanta with it after the miss from Brown. Murray, good.
You know, I'd like to see more of that from him. He's been passing up his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones he takes. He's got to be more aggressive.
And so it's Boston with it. 19-point game. There's the pick. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. 14 points for him.
He ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Atlanta's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Picked by Griffin. Pass to Bogdanovich. And Boston with the rebound.
You have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
0. Gets it to go.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Here's Bogdanovich. He's got 5. There's the triple. Can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 15. On the wing, Brown. Off the screen. And another basket for Boston.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Murray, the pass to Griffin. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Murray. He's got 8. Shot clock at 6. Can't cash in from close range.
It's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
Brown outside. Shoots from the corner. And it comes off the front of the rim. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now Murray. Here's Collins. Nailed from three-point land. Collins has got 16.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Number 36. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Boy, ends the quarter with a dead-eye three as the buzzer sounds.
They had that set up, I think, Steve, and he timed it perfectly.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Hawks lead by 13. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. The Hawks leading by 13.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Hey, heads up! Hey, right here!
Pass to Young. Young, right side. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Young's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Atlanta. Williams, a screen on Young. Number 13. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Shooting for Boston. Number 14. At the line with the right side.
Hawks shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. He dishes it to Young. Pass to Hunter. For the three. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Atlanta making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Here's White. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Now the feed to Horford. No good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
So you know they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
Back to Williams. From out in the wing, he knocks it down. First minute and a half of basketball play here in the fourth quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. White covering. There's a good screen. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Fires it up. And again, it's Atlanta. Celtics trailed by 14. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. White dishes to Griffin. Three-pointer. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Now they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
Now, here is Young. There's the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. And again, it's Atlanta.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Swiped away. Here's Hunter. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
That's good from Hunter. And the Hawks making a change here. Both free throws good from Hunter.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, I mean, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
Number 13. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Now, here is Young. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
yes,
you?
Sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Some good numbers here for Brown. 13 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. And Atlanta has possession. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Rebound, Atlanta. Here's Bogdanovich. It's Young on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Celtics trail by 18. Horford sets a screen for Brown. Off the pick. 0. And the three ball is good.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
The Hawks leading by 15. And here's Young. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
This is what this team is all about right here. They're forcing their way inside and having a lot of success. That's their identity. They're a pounded inside team, and that's what they're showing us.
And the Hawks making a change here. Murray's checked in. Austin's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. On the wing, Brown. All alone. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Well, you don't see him miss that shot very often. When he's open like that, it's usually lights out.
For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Here's Young. Can't get it to go. And it's Boston the other way. Brown outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got 4 this quarter.
Got
that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
The Hawks leading by 15. Back to Young. He passes to Murray. He kicks it to Collins. Pass to Murray. Hawks passing it around. From 6 feet. That one goes. Count it.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
Number 13. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Passes it to Hunter, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Boston making a switch here.
Number 6.
Celtics trail by 17. Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
He can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up in the paint.
They're just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use a timeout here.
Number 36, defended by Young. 0. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
0. Will be able to line shooting 2.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second.
I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second half, despite trailing in this game.
Well, you know, that's when you need to be most aggressive when you're down. Another good job of drawing contact and getting to the line.
Now, here is Young. Now Murray. And there's the pass to Hunter. The 3. Al Horford with the rebound. Celtics trail by 16. Number 36. Terrific design on the pick play. He lays it in. He's got 19.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Looks like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting and wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning a timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about it.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, Kevin. Well, the Hawks coach had some advice for his team over that last break. He said, no time to waste, fellas. We've got to pick it up right now if we're going to make a comeback and try to win this thing. Let's go all out. Back to you.
Here's Murray. Young off a pick from Collins. Young passes to Collins. Now Murray. It's Young on the wing. 5 to shoot. Sinks the triple. Young's got 24.
They are not letting up, guys. They just keep coming at them.
And I'd say that lead is too big to overcome at this point.
Celtics trail by 17. Brown outside. Number 36, defended by Young. 1:21 left to play here in the fourth. Murray, the pass to Hunter. Now Murray. Clock at 6. And that one's good.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Now here's Brown. 0. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that 3.
Here's Young. Young off a pick from Collins. And Young, here we go. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
Horford with the screen on Collins. Gets it to go.
It took him a little while, but he's really got that 3 working now. Let's see if he can keep it up.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. He feeds it to Young. Young off a pick from Collins. And Young kicks to Collins. He passes to Murray. It's Young on the wing. Lets it fly. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
And the crowd here, of course, not happy about the outcome. But you know what? We saw a team tonight that came in prepared to do battle on the road, and they clearly wanted the win.
You know, they were determined to steal this game, and they showed it, Steve. Played harder and got the job done.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
Thanks for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time. But first, let's check out the Jordan Player of the Game.